So this is our new girl has just arrived. It's about 5 p.m, so we're going to let her out for a little run before we put her into a night crate. Burn some energy first, or Mark's going to have a long night.
Look at that face.
So you can see the size difference when these little ones come in at the age of 4 months. If you remember, Agatha was bought on the side of the road and kept as a pet for a while. We're not too sure how long, but normally after the 4-month period it's a little bit more difficult to integrate them to foster moms.
Our newest arrival is just having some of her food plates. So we have aubergine, banana, cucumber and sweet potato. So this will be her first food plate since she's been in here. She would have had a snack bowl in her crate last night. But she's a big eater and a big drinker, which is great. As you can see, going straight for all of the banana. Now we'll see what she goes for after. Generally cucumber. Oh, more banana. Cucumber is always quite a good food.
Okay, here we have Agatha from H&B Troop. She has been in for about 2 months now. She's doing great. She still loves her milk and runs to the feeding cage every time the milk is coming. She's just checking around here because there's some monkeys moving around in Troop.
This, as you would not believe, is little Agatha. Agatha has been doing really well in Troop. She's actually bonded really well with some of the Troop, especially Mary. She's started becoming a lot more comfortable around other monkeys. In fact, just the other day, I had seen her trying to fight some bandits. So showing that she's slowly integrating into the Troop, getting more used to monkeys. If you knew Agatha taking care of her, you would not think she would be any of those monkeys that would bond to other monkeys, being really scared of monkeys, really attached to people. And yet she is doing exceptionally well.
Okay, they will sleep in cages.
Really? Why?
Because we don't allow them to sleep with us, unfortunately.
Well, this little baby's sleeping with us.
That's fine, they get used to it, they'll sleep together.
Gosh.
And they love
Until
to
they meet a
cuddle.
mum.
They love to cuddle and hold
Yeah,
each
they sleep with us. They got the nappies during night time. They got the titties.
Oh, look at that, Daddy. Look at that's a little friend. Come.
And what do they drink? Is it...
Yeah, this milk is now, it's not, it's lactogen, this
Yeah,
is.
soya.
And
Because
they know
he
their
said he
bottles.
gave them only soya milk.
Yeah, we give them
Yeah,
soy milk,
Yeah.
yeah.
They know their bottles, so he won't take the green one if it's not his,
Okay.
Yeah, the big
This
one.
big guy, this one, it's his yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay, so baby 26 has his diaper off, so we're just going to take baby 27's diaper off. So this is the younger of the two. I'll do a quick health check while we're doing it as well. Good boy. Nice dirty diapers. Definitely gonna need to give you a bath, honey. Another boy, okay. But yeah, no, looks healthy. Definitely going to need to clean that bum. Teeth all look good. You're much calmer than your big brother, hey? Yeah, you are. So yeah, so we've got 2 new boys with babies 26 and 27. We'll see if they'll keep their names through donation that they were given by the family, or whether they'll be getting new ones, hey? You're tired. Yeah. Well, we'll get him cleaned up now and then try and lay these guys. Can you help me clean him, please?
Here's Donald at the bottom and Adam at the top in Global Troop. Lovely cool day today. Both of them, no problem getting the food. Quite often sing together as well. There's Megan just come to join them. And creeping into the video shortly will be Terry on the right.
So quite remarkable the change in these two, basically coming in with their little nappies on and everything like that, sleeping in people's beds, which is really unfortunate. And it's also difficult with this type of little monkey because they're being totally humanized, and of the age that they come in, that we can't use a foster mom now to actually intro them into the cage. So basically it's a thing again of meeting different monkeys and monkeys of their own age, and hopefully then we can get them back out into the enclosure. But you saw at how well it actually went. They seem to fit in very, very well without a problem, which is great. And now they're doing extremely well, made a lot of friends, part of the community again, foraging just like everybody else. It just takes a little bit longer and puts a little bit more pressure on the integration team, but it certainly is possible.
Donald on the left, Adam just jumped up, and Dumbo in front. Eamon there on the right, just eyebrowed them. Keep them away from the food pellets that we're giving out this morning. There they are, waiting in line. Adults teaching the youngsters to be respectful of feeding time. Adam there on the left, and Donald.
Alright, so we just got our team coming back here with baby number 28.
Well, some of you might still remember little Carrie when she came in. She was about 5 months of age. Fairly healthy. We're not really sure of the circumstances. Mother seemed to have been killed by a car. We're not too sure if she was kept as a pet at all, because she did seem fairly wild. But of course the same problem we're going to have now is because of her age. She's 5 months of age. She's not going to basically get a foster mom, so it's going to be more of an introduction. But you can see this little cross face that she's got, so not a happy little monkey at all. And of course they'd have a lot of recognition about their troop and everything else that's going on. So very, very difficult loss for this little one. She managed to settle in very nicely, even though she had quite a bit of a rough beginning.
So we're not too sure about her background, but definitely does not seem like an expat, as she's not very accustomed to humans. So I would guess a wild baby found by itself. But hopefully we can get some of the background story later on. But it is a very pretty, very fluffy, very big baby.
This is the last day of integration for our little fluffy Carrie. She's been doing amazing this week. The troop love her. She's been groomed a lot. I don't know if it's because she's super fluffy, but they just love to groom her, and we love to see that. But yeah, all good for Carrie. That was probably the easiest baby integration this season. As soon as she went in troop, she was not scared or anything, and the troop loved her right away, so we had no trouble to get her in troop. So all good for her. She loves to stay with Gladys a lot. We love to see that. They love to groom each other. They often sleep together at night. And so that's really amazing.
Here we have Carrie eating red pepper in the background with Dampy photobombing the camera. Here she is. This is Carrie.
We are currently at Goliath. We're doing integration for Jane. We started her integration a couple of years ago and are just now picking back up, and we have a couple of monkeys in the IC with her right now, just getting her used to individuals in the troop before we start trying to integrate her in. So we'll spend a little bit of time just letting other monkeys in.
Unfortunately, Jane came in at a time when COVID started and we didn't have enough people to do follow through with her integration, as it's a lot harder, as you will see, with a more fully grown female than it is with a little baby.
So just there we have Jane. We started to do her integration a few days ago, and Nugget is just there saying hi. So it's pretty cute. So she likes to come to the fence. So yeah, she's been trying to groom Nugget a few times now, but there's quite a lot of people at the moment, so she's a bit stressed. But so far so good. Yeah. The past few weeks and months, we've seen her grooming a lot of members of the troop, and the past few days she's been grooming everyone. Even had a grooming session with Kiki, who's very high rank. We think she might be the new alpha female of the troop, so it's super duper good. And I had Sophie in as well, and there was no interaction, but that's still good. No aggression, nothing. And Gatsito is just there, just living the life. You can see Nugget. Yeah, so they are pretty calm with each other. Oh, Nugget, come on, bud. She's trying to groom you.
So we have little Nugget in with Jane as a start off, just to see how things will go. Some of you remember Nugget came in December 2023, and she was handed over to a sanctuary in Zanin, who actually brought her through to us. And as you can see, she's doing very well, and she's just in there helping Jane acclimatize and hopefully trying to groom each other and just slowly make friends.
He's trying to play with her. So just there, Jane is grooming Nugget. So the troop is vocalizing, so he's like, what's happening? But he's been trying to play with her and she's been trying to groom him, so that's super duper cute. Hey guys. She's playing with him. She's very gentle though. And off she goes. Okay, so just here we have Nova at the fence, and Jane and Nova has been grooming each other. That's super cute. Nova is grooming Jane. And the females are completely okay with that, even when we did the release of Rudy and Nova into the troop, so that was 7 months ago. Nova always went to Jane's IC, and even when Jane was grooming Nova, the females were fine with that. So now she's being groomed by another female. I can't really see who it is right now. And we have Maggie May in. There is no interaction between them, but that's fine. Oh, that's super cute. Okay. Just there we have Kigi right next to Jane. So Jane is on the right, Kigi is on the left. Kigi is very high ranked. We think she might be the new alpha female of the troop. And as you can see, they're getting along pretty well. Jane tried to groom her a bit, but right now Kigi is a bit weirded out by the tire. Often monkeys do the alarm call for the snake when they see tires, so they might think that it's a snake. We have Claudette Marie just there, so she just did the alarm call, as you can hear it, so the reason why Jane has a tire like that. So on the left we have Ima with Jane. Ima loves to groom other monkeys, and right now she's grooming Jane, so I'm super duper happy about that. She's quite high ranked, super good with babies, and like I said, she just loves to groom other monkeys. Yes, I'm quite happy for Jane because she's often grooming the other monkeys, and she's sometimes being groomed, but not as much as she's grooming them. So her being groomed right now makes me super happy. Is coming now. Hey, girlie. Maggie May is grooming Jane. You can see that Jane is really enjoying that.
So Maggie May has been here some time. She arrived here in 2016 as an orphan, and she was fostered by Mrs. Gold. She's quite independent, and she does get around a lot, but a good little female to come in and just help Jane settle a bit, because she is part of the higher echelon, so it does help when Jane basically goes out into the troop.
Nolly. Nolly's coming over to say hi. Now Digit joined them, so we still have Jane on the right, Maggie May in the middle who is screaming Jane, and Digit in the back who is screaming Maggie May.
Well, it is remarkable that Digit's actually came in and also playing part of the grooming and socialization. Digit arrived in 2014. She was found stuck on a fence, and she really doesn't like the intro cage. So that's why I say it's kind of strange that she's come in, but it's a good thing. So at least Jane's getting a chance to meet quite a bit of the troop.
Maddox is being curious. Yeah, we'll let Digit out. Just there we have Angelica! As soon as she came in, Jane started to groom her, so they started to first groom each other on the branches, then they went up there on the perch, and Jane is just grooming her. Angelica seems to be living her best life. Yeah, no, it's super great. Jane is doing amazing. She's playing with Nugget a lot, and she's grooming a lot of females, and quite a few females are grooming her, so it's just a lot of positive interactions. And even when I had females in and Kigi, the alpha female was at the fence, no one was redirecting on Jane, there was no aggression, so that's amazing. I guess I'm gonna let Angelica out because she wants to.
Okay, last but not least is our little Jane. So Jane's actually currently the active integration, doing really well, a lot of great socialization with the troop, making a lot of friends, playing, grooming, all that good stuff. So it should actually be very soon till we can actually open the door and actually allow her out into the troop, into the enclosure, to see how she does. But I think she will be quite eager to get out there, as she seems to get on really well with she is pretty proactive about interacting with others, so everything's looking positive.
So Jane gets in a little bit of an altercation here, basically with one of the bandits or the wild troops. So it's just probably a show off to show the troop that she's going into, that she's part of them, and she's also protecting them by shouting at the bandits.
We are currently doing Jane's integration. Here she is now. Hello. She does not want Pepsi to be in the center of the frame. But we do have Pepsi inside. Pepsi's in the back here. And it's going quite well. There's not a lot of interaction between Pepsi and Slinky. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that they are coexisting well together. You're funny. No, you're licking it.
Well, it's Jane's big day. She's had most of the monkeys come in and visit her. She's still got quite a crowd there. So it's now time for her to see what she's going to do, if she'll follow some of the others out. Just remember, it's different to a little orphan integration, because here she's going out on her own. She hasn't really got anyone with her except the friends now that she's made in the enclosure. And hopefully the bonds there are strong enough that they will help protect her or won't start a fight. But you can see it's not something that she's eager just to run off. They do find the safety where they are, and it does take a little bit of time to build up the confidence. As you can see here, with her slowly approaching the door. It's not like a quick run out or anything like this. She's having a look, seeing if it's safe, seeing out if there's anyone out there, possibly also having a look for any of those that she got on with really well while they came through to visit her. But it's not like a big dash quickly to get out there. It's a very slow process. They've got to be very careful, especially for females, because females aren't easily accepted into a troop, or never accepted into a troop. There'll normally be a fight. So it's always a worrying situation. But so far it looks like things are going well. You can see she's very cautious, sort of taking her time, having a look around, and just making sure there's no one not even above her before she goes out. And there we go. So it's taking a dash to one of the nearest trees where she feels safe, just looking around. Nothing's really happened. So yeah, that's sort of fantastic. So she went out very nicely. Someone coming along to say hello and greet her, which is also a very, very good thing. So as you can see, investing in the time to get each monkey to come and visit her, very, very important, because of course it just makes things work a lot better. There's no fighting. She has made friends already with this lot, and they'll be happy that she's out. I mean, there she's even getting a little hug. So this is fantastic. So there she is, getting a hug from one of the other monkeys. Really fantastic. They've all come around her to give her support. So very, very nice to see that. So a lovely integration so far. It's worked very, very well. And of course there she's getting groomed, which is really fantastic, because that's a really good sign of acceptance from the other monkeys. So very, very nice to see, and nice to watch how she just came out there with full confidence, and now she's getting groomed by the others. Also nice to see that Jane has got and discovered where a nice fresh bowl of water is, which is also very, very important, because we're going into a very hot stage of the year. So very nice to see that she's found where a nice water bowl is and drinking. So very, very positive sign. She hasn't been attacked by anyone so far. So really nice to see how she's managing to settle in. This is day 4 now, and you can see how relaxed Jane is. It's been going very, very well here. She's trying to get some sun. So this is early in the morning as the sun's just coming up, and she's there basking, getting as much sun as she can, while she's sort of foraging around and looking for all those little bits and things that you can find. Here she's actually grooming somebody. So yeah, Jane's actually doing very, very well. Very proud of her. Nice integration. She's settled in very nicely, and as you can see, there's no arguing or anything with any of the other females, which sometimes can be the case. They can be very nasty to each other, but it looks like she knows her place, and everybody knows that she knows where her place is, so there doesn't seem to be any fighting or arguments, and of course you get a male come strutting by just to show off a little bit there. So Jane, nice and warm there with the sun sort of coming up and giving this nice orange hue to everything, and she's busy foraging and eating some sunflower seeds which the monitors would have spread around. This is some sea salt that we put out for the monkeys, especially for the hot weather, just so that they can get more of their minerals and don't suffer from the heat stroke.
So Jane's been in the troop for, well, this is day 6. And it's been a really interesting release. She's had a little bit of a tough time from a few of the monkeys. Some of the low ranked ones like Mirabelle, who do tend to want to put new ones kind of in their place, make sure that they're at least higher ranked than someone. So she's been chasing Jane a lot, but the interesting thing is that Jane just went straight out and hasn't gone back. She just has toughed it out in the enclosure, just dealt with any issues that came her way and just persevered, and each day it just got a little bit easier for her. And as you can see, this morning she is chilling, getting some breakfast. On the first couple of days she was extremely social. She did get a lot of attention, so it wasn't always directed from her side. A lot of the juveniles were always with her. Of course that did get her into trouble sometimes because she couldn't avoid the rest of the group that way, but over time they've kind of lost a little bit of interest, and the novelty's worn off. So she's much more solitary over the last few days, which has actually helped her get relaxed and settled, and she's getting chased much less now, and the troop's almost accepted her now, even the ones like Mirabelle. So over the next few weeks she'll get much more comfortable and confident, and I'm sure we'll start socializing again. She's probably naturally going to be quite a low ranked monkey, but that's fine. It always just takes a bit of time to get into the troop, especially as a female. Of course, in the wild, the females, it's natural for vervets, the females will stay in their natal troop and form family bonds for life, you know, but the males are the ones who leave the troop, so they're naturally much more solitary. But she's done good, and yeah, successful integration. Next, her friend in another intro cage, Booty Boy, we're going to try and get him out as well. So we're going to start letting him meet some monkeys again, and hopefully in a few weeks we can get him out in the troop too.
Well, that brings us to the end of season 8 with the update of these last 4 orphans. And I'd just like to thank everybody out there for following us, for being part of the family, for sharing on the YouTube channel, helping with the advertising. Those that are actually doing monthly donations, thank you very much. It helps a lot. Everybody else that's following on our social media and sharing our social media channels, thank you. It's helping quite a bit, and we really do need it. We're going into season 9 now, with the first little orphan already arriving, so we are going to need a lot of support where that's concerned. And also I hope you enjoyed this episode of Jane with her integration. It's a lot more difficult doing older monkeys, as they can't go out with a foster mom, and we've got to work on getting them friends. So I hope you like this little bit of a difference in the integration with more of an adult monkey. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you all next week.